Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another wonderful rendition of Media Leaks Mic'd Up. I'm live in the studio with the one and only Ray Ella. Let's get it. Let's go.
My boy.
Y'all heard it here first.
Yes, sir.
Round two, gang. How you been, yo?
Feels good to be back, man. I can't complain.
I'm seeing you working, man. Working.
Trying to stay at it. You know, trying to stay consistent this time around. You feel me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So these questions are going to be a little bit, unorthodox, but I don't think that it's anything that we haven't covered before. So
Okay.
we're going to dive in, yo.
All right.
What is the most embarrassing thing that has happened to you while you've been at a show?
Oh, man. That's a good one.
Yo.
Most embarrassing stage moment. It's between one of two. It's funny because they both come to mind immediately.
Let's get it.
All right, so, and both of them was great show sets, too. That's the crazy thing. All right, I was performing when the Hard Rock Hotel was downtown on Michigan and Southwater.
Okay.
They used to have a little lounge called Angels and Kings. They used to have like decent artist showcases. You come in, like 5 artists do their thing, 20-minute sets. It was a smooth little experience. This was like my second time doing it, right? I get in there, rock my first 3-4 songs, and this is when I was closing my sets with this song called Traffic that I had on SUG1. And second verse, forgot my fucking words.
Wow.
Like, whole first verse hook, all, you know what I'm saying? Second verse, shit.
Yo, right there on stage.
On stage, nigga, forgot my words.
What do you do when you what do you do when that happens?
Different things you can do in them scenarios. Okay, you know what? This was probably the most embarrassing because the DJ was fucking with me so hard because the rest of the set was so tough that he was like, yeah, we gonna run that shit. Like, the DJ played it all for me, nigga. He ran it back. Nigga ran the song back without me even fucking saying that. Like, yeah, we gonna run this shit back. Ooh. Forgot the fucking words again. Twice, nigga.
Wow. So I mean, how do you push through that? Do you just keep on trying to perform?
Hey man, you know. Hey, that was my closer, so that was my last song the whole time. So it was just like, hey man, I appreciate y'all for rocking with me, you feel me? I'm a little in it, but you know what I'm saying? Hey, love, appreciate everybody coming out. There you go. You know? And the other one, I damn near fell off the stage at the fucking Velvet Lounge. Damn near.
You almost fell off the stage.
Almost caught myself. It was an epic.
You had a Diddy moment.
Epic save.
You had a Diddy moment when he fell in the hole.
I was almost. It was almost that, bro. I was like, I'm doing my set. This is short hair heels, but I'm doing my set. God damn it, I goddamn took one step. It was like, whoa, like, but happened to catch that little stumble, caught myself all went down. You know, the stage ain't that high, but that was a tough one. But I had more songs after that, so I was able to bounce back. It was all good.
Okay.
Damn. That was a good one.
You have a pistol pointed to your head, and you have to recite the lyrics of one of your favorite songs. If you get it wrong, you out of there. What song you choosing, yo?
Phil Collins. I can feel it in the air tonight.
You can recite that point blank.
I can. For sure. Or, this gonna sound crazy, but anything off Adrenaline Rush, Twister.
Okay.
That's like, nigga, why you gambling with your life? But
yeah,
I know those songs though. I've been listening to that my whole life.
Okay.
I know them songs.
Okay, I'm really enjoying this one.
This is good already. 2 questions in. This is good.
Michael Jordan or LeBron James?
Mike,
And why?
GOAT. Greatest of all time, bro.
LeBron ain't?
LeBron is probably going to go down as being the greatest of all time, but then again, maybe not, because again, league conditions it's the same argument you're gonna hear from every fucking body that chooses Mike over Bron. The league is not the same. And take it from a nigga who stopped watching basketball a few years ago because of how soft the league is, and the shit feel like more politics than basketball now. So Bron ain't never had to really thump in that era. That shit was ending when they came in at 03.
You don't think so?
Not really.
You think they made it soft?
Who's the toughest? Like, who has LeBron ever had to deal with, like, really hard fouling him every drive down?
When they played the Bulls with Rose.
Like I said, early. Well, all right, you talking 08? What, Luau? Luau with Good D, really?
Yeah.
Really? Luau Dang is the best you pulling out the bag?
He did it. He tried.
That's when you talking about Brown in his prime when the nigga was damn near unstoppable and they was giving Luau props for really just sticking commendable defense, but he wasn't shutting that man down or none of that, you know what I'm saying? Like, but it still wasn't, the Bulls didn't have nobody that was playing center that could dog Brown. Who's gonna be in the hole and gonna take it to Brown, size-wise? Joakim? Taj? Who?
Like you could have. I mean, they gave Miami a run for their money, but they.
Omir Sheik?
Yeah.
Who?
Yeah. You right.
That's all I'm saying, bro. Like, you know, hey.
Where are some of your newest projects, and where can the fans stream it at?
Oof. Okay. You want to get new? I really, I'm gonna say singles. All my new singles.
new.
All my singles that came out this year. Nobody, Unique Individual, Boss Talk, and Step It Up with me and Coley. Me and Coley Young, you feel me?
Available on?
Everywhere.
Y'all heard it first.
Everywhere. All the DSPs. Really, you go to rayilla.com and get everything. You know how I do. I try to keep it all simple. Go to the website. You can find whatever, link to whatever you're looking for.
Okay.
You did.
2 questions. First, it's about R. Kelly. How do you feel about him being where he is?
Oh shit.
And the impact of his music. I still know people who personally listen to his music, and they. I mean, it's like Chris Brown. You know, if you make good music, do you make good music, or is it like what you do in the public eye affect what you're doing? Like, how do you look at that? What do you think?
All right. I'm real objective. Okay. I'm a very objective person in general. Yep. And the real of it is, if the question is basically like, will I still listen to R. Kelly music or do I, like, yeah, don't get it fucked up, bro. Like, TP2 is a staple of a time in my life. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit came out when I was like in 8th grade, so it's like 7th, 8th grade, one of the motherfuckers. So that's like a reminder anytime I hear of those songs of like me coming from adolescence, you know what I'm saying, damn into like your pre-manhood type shit, then all the way up into manhood. So it's like the music ain't did nothing to nobody.
Facts. It's good music.
And I can guarantee you it's plenty of shit that we use every day, like electricity. You think Thomas Edison ain't did no fucked up shit? Like, I'm just saying, like, but niggas,
like, it's like everybody on him.
Yeah, people love the cancel culture until it gets ridiculous enough to affect the people that want to cancel shit. Because again, I guarantee you, Thomas Edison did some fucked up shit, but ain't nobody gonna be like, yeah, we should just burn candles from here on out, like.
Right.
So I'm not with that.
It's
like,
crazy you say cancel.
He should be where he is, though.
He should be where he is.
He should be. I mean, in my humble opinion, being from Chicago, I think we all know common knowledge. So
yo, I mean, what if these women decide, oh, we're gonna go with him, and then the money fell off, and then maybe that's what it was.
I ain't touching that shit with a 10-foot pole. I ain't getting into none of that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, we all, if you're from Chicago, you know what you know when it comes to Robert.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't go to Kenwood, but a lot of my homies did. Nigga, that's all I'm saying.
And he used to be rolling up on them though, like that's right.
Nigga, I done been at Kenwood on half days trying to find some action and seeing this nigga. I'm just saying.
Come on,
but you know, neither here nor there. That ain't what it's about. The only thing about that I will say is this: book the creep for the creepy shit.
Okay.
That's all. You know what I'm saying? Book the creep for the creepy shit because
you said be accountable.
Well, do it the right way. Play by if the law gonna get involved, play by the rules. Because at the end of the day, people just want to see Ma go to jail so bad that they don't care about whatever he get convicted for to send him to jail. I.e. these like racketeering charges and criminal enterprise shit and all this weird shit. Like convict that nigga for pedophilia or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
I just felt like racketeering was a reach. I was like,
no, it's a super reach. And even to get the conviction, in my humble opinion, I feel like this shit's gonna be overturned.
Nobody to hurt nobody, or you know.
Well, no, the charge racketeering is a group of people participating in some sort of criminal activity for profit. He's a creep. He just like fucking with young girls. Like, and it's all the way wrong, but book him for that. Like, I don't think the nigga was making no money off the creepy shit he was doing. You know, he was just making evidence against himself. You know, that's what I feel. So I'm just saying, I feel like, yeah, book that mug for what he need to be booked for, because then if you do bogus charges like this, that starts case law. And so if they can get away with booking him with no evidence of an actual criminal enterprise, how easy do you think it's going to be to book the next nigga that we just want to say got to run a criminal enterprise? You know what I'm saying? Because now there's case law in place. So
it's crazy you said cancel culture.
Yeah.
This literally leads me to my next question. People are angry. People of the LGBTQ community were angry at the baby for what he said on stage. People are angry at Dave Chappelle for what he brought to light on stage.
People are always mad at Brother Dave, man.
Is there, and my thing is, Dave has always been a very stand-up, outspoken guy. You know what I mean?
Fact.
So he's not going to quiet down just because you don't like what he's saying.
Nor should he.
Facts.
He got the right to have his
opinion.
opinion.
A legend. Like, y'all know how we know how they operate. Come on, bro. My question is this a win-win or a lose-lose? Like, can y'all want to be mad at the baby, then Dave Chappelle brings certain stuff to light. Like, the nigga went to Walmart and killed the man. Like, he did. But, like, come on, bro. Pick y'all poison. Like, come on.
Well, you know, he was just doing what Dave do, which is just pointing out a lot of facts that be real wildly contradictory when you put them side by side. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
So, again, I wholly agree with everything the Mog's, like, everything he said in seriousness, I agree with. Because that's real. Like, black folks do. As a straight black man, I can tell you, we definitely look at that movement and go, damn, how are y'all making strides like that? Like, we still getting shot.
Y'all, I ain't gonna lie, like, y'all.
Like a motherfucker.
Y'all could cancel a whole person. Or, you know, like, I want him on TV.
So my question when they said that shit was, like, niggas are still getting pulled over, shot every day, and the cops are still going to work at a desk after the fact. Like, who do we cancel to fix that shit?
You can't.
Like, who do we cancel for that? Nobody can, no? Okay, well, shit. You know?
But because a guy says certain things on stage that are offensive,
whoever gave a fuck about my feelings?
Y'all wanna drop him from XYZWH, you know? And people say this stuff all the time. It's
about who's saying and who is being said too, because we all know the truth that everybody rights ain't the same. It's there, like, fighting for equality is one thing. Like, equality means, nigga, we all in the same boat. Whatever you look like, whatever I look like, we all in the same boat. We all getting treated the same. You know what I mean? But again, whoever gave a fuck about how I felt about anything is a black guy.
That's real.
Whoever cared if that woman's feelings was hurt because she was getting paid less or whatever the hell. Like, don't nobody, it's America. Nobody ever gave a damn about nobody's feelings.
That's real.
You know what I'm saying? It's the land of opportunity. Get up and go get it. And if you don't like some shit, turn it off.
That's real.
Don't watch the shit.
Don't watch it. Don't listen to it.
Simple. Like, I'm not a fan of rock and roll, but at any point, and I can't say that because there's some rock I like and there's some alternative rock I like.
But when you ever at a point where you like, oh, just cancel everything, like,
I gotta say classical, right? Because it's like, I'm not a fan of classical music. I won't sit around and listen to it sometimes if I'm like really on some, like, trying to clear my head or some shit. But I ain't never been like, yo, man, this shit just shouldn't exist. This shit ain't got no bass in it. This shit ain't hidden. Like, we shouldn't, fuck this. Why does the world need this and shit? Like, how in any way is that equal? You know what I'm saying? Or equality? Like,
do you think NBA YoungBoy is blackballed?
I don't know, man.
What does blackball mean for the people who might not know in music?
Blackball is when you're getting blocked. You get blocked from doing something.
Despite him selling how he's selling. You think it's blackball?
I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I don't really look into that situation enough for me. Like, young boy for the young boys, for real. Like, little, he got some records I rock with, but other than that, like,
for sure, yeah.
I ain't really big into it enough to know.
Okay.
Honestly, I try not to speak on things I ain't well versed on and shit. You know what I mean?
We're from the rack, and for the audience that don't know, the rack means Chicago.
Sadly.
Chirac, yeah. I heard it at first. When you venture outside of the city, and you meet people, and you meet fans, and you make connections, and you see people who really, really want to be from where we come from, and we trying to build a way out, which is why we work so hard. what would you tell a young cat? What would you like, man, bro? Like y'all really go through, bro. This ain't what you want. What would you tell them?
To be honest, it ain't much you can really tell them young cats in that instance. Like what you talking about, I actually saw firsthand, like in 2015, 16, 17. For instance, I was in New York. Like at the beginning of 2016. Mm-hmm. And this shit crazy because it wasn't the only thing I ran into out there was Bloods and Crips. Like that was it. I was down there in Tompkins Projects chilling the whole time I was there, and it was a bunch of Blood niggas and a few Crip homies. And that's all that was it. The fuck I seen. Like, and I remember Big Blood out there, Tank Tompkins was telling me like, he was getting that, like, man, the shorties are so, like, engulfed in that whole shit y'all got going on with Chief Keef and all them and the whole thing that they calling they sets numbers now. Because they heard 300 and was thinking it got something to do with, like, the block stay on and shit. Because, this before the 63rd shit and all that shit was popular in the songs and all that, whatever. So they thinking this got something to do with that. Now they calling themselves 2100 because they on 21st Street or this, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I watched the influence.
Yeah,
of
like
all that shit happen.
Influence, like it's really real. Like this is really real.
Bro, you can listen to. Here's the thing, and here's why I say you can't really tell them nothing because I watched the influence take over, but then I watched it basically mold back into what it would be in that place. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like for a minute, everybody was trying to sound real Chicago. The style, the delivery, everything was the same. But now they just pretty much took the content and the lingo and took it back home. You know what I'm saying? Like if you look at it, everybody. Who had ops, nigga, before Chicago, before 2014, 15? And niggas been saying that shit here since 2010, 20, you know what I'm saying? Like, everybody got ops now. Everybody's fucking with thoughts now, you feel me? Everybody motherfucking, like, niggas is getting lined up. Niggas is getting backdoored, you feel me? Niggas is tweaking, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is all Chicago shit. I wrote a song about this shit a long time ago and I ain't put it out, you know what I'm saying? Called Go Figure. Like,
it started here, like, it's real.
Definitely. Like a lot of shit.
What is the name of the visual you just dropped?
The last one I just put out?
Yes. Let the fans know.
Boss Talk.
And where can they find it?
They can get the visual on YouTube, you feel me? Same thing, Rayla.com, you can get to all that shit easy. Yeah, the song is out, all streaming platforms, Apple Music, Spotify, all that. You dig? Title? Yeah.
Did you ever foresee the machine that you all are being as steadfast and on such a successful trajectory as it is?
Yes and no. I mean, everybody when you start doing it, you hope for the best and all that. You want to see, you want to see yourself win and all that. But like, shit, like everybody else, shit don't always go your way. You have your times of shit getting down or working against you or whatever the case may be. So.
But you never stop though.
Nah, not for too long. Not for too long. You know what I'm saying?
It's real.
Yeah.
Okay. When you leave in the club and you see a girl that you want to take home, what you tell her? What do you say?
Man. What I used to say was.
For sure.
So what I used to say was. It depends on the circumstance, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm like a tailor in those instances. You feel me? This shit got to be a personal fit.
Just asking because I didn't see these instances, and I'm just like, I'm like, this is like a huge social event. Like basically, it's like, oh, well, who can I get a number from? Who can I go on with? I've seen this, like and I'm just like, okay.
That'd be the reason some people go to them events. Like 9 out of 10, you see me somewhere, I'm just supporting one of the homies. You know what I'm saying, or showing face. Just because I felt like coming outside. You know what I mean? I ain't really I don't be trying to leave with nothing too much, man. You feel me? Most of that shit don't be worth leaving with.
If you could pick one celebrity that you could smash, who would it be?
Damn, see, this was like the one question I got in prep, and I still don't know. That's crazy. Shit. I'm just saying, like.
This is a question I got in prep.
Because I'm saying, like, niggas, it's like so in me to not do what niggas is doing that it'll never be like the commenting, y'all Rihanna, I need Riri, nigga, or like, you know, I don't know. I might say like Bernice Burgos or something.
Okay.
And or her daughter.
Alright. Yo,
Cut the creep eyes.
cut the green guy.
Cut the creep eyes. Okay.
High sex or drunk sex?
Drunk sex, because I'm usually high anyway.
I can't stand you, bro. Like, I'm usually high anyway.
Smoke weed, man. Shit, what's with it? You know?
Where can the fans find you on social media, though?
At RayIlla, RayIlla. Same thing as the website. I'm that on everything / Facebook / RayIlla, Twitter / RayIlla, Instagram / RayIlla. You know what I'm saying? Until it's over with.
You ever met an artist that you didn't? I ain't gonna say you didn't like. You ever met an artist?
Hell yeah.
You just didn't like the way they did business.
That's plenty of artists that I like that I don't like the way they do business. I'm just being factual.
Real, yeah.
No, it's real shit. Like, it's plenty of niggas that I rock with as homies. Like, Jenny, like, yo, I rock with you. But would I ever do business the way they do business? Hell no. Would I do business with them? More than likely, not really. You know what I'm saying? That's how you preserve the friendship. Especially if you see that ain't, lining up to what you want it to be. Or it don't make sense.
You ever met an artist that you want to smack the shit out of?
Yes, plenty of times.
What did you do in that?
A few artists that I should have probably smacked the shit out of, actually. Like, real shit.
Yeah, so you should have smacked the shit out.
I be trying to take the high road, bro, for real.
Yeah.
I got shit to lose, you know what I'm saying? That's the only reason I do not be like just downright going there like I used to. Like, and plus I got a bad name from that shit early on. You talking blackballed, I feel like niggas tried to blackball me early on for shit like that. Just for like not taking that treatment that niggas be having for new niggas or niggas that they ain't plugged in with and all that. Like, so.
If you had a little RayIlla, what would you advise him if he wanted to do what you was doing?
As far as making music, man,
being a businessman and doing things the right way.
I would always encourage him to. I would really just encourage him to do whatever you want to do. Like, that's what my OG did. My mama really like did the typical mom shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can be whatever you want to be type shit, but at the same time, anything that I show interest in, she nurtured. You know what I'm saying? When I was good at drawing early, she put me in little art programs and shit. I showed interest in music. She put me in an elementary school that had bands and music programs and all that type of stuff. So I would really just, nurture whatever comes to light.
How big was the mental aspect of your mom being behind you? I don't think people really I'm gonna be honest, I don't think black people really grasp this. Like, I don't think it's a legitimate singular black people thing, but just your parents in general being behind you instead of just you turn 18, you gotta get the hell out. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Black folks is really it ain't even always just like you turn 18, you got to get out. It's typically like the same ultimatum for most people. It's like, if you're not going to go to college, or if you're not going to go to trade school or go get a decent gig, then yeah, you know what I'm saying? You ain't going to be on my couch. That type shit. Yeah. It was never that with my OG. I moved out my mama crib my senior year. Like, in the middle of my senior year. Because just, whatever, I needed some space type shit. Just basic shit. It wasn't growing pains. You know what I'm saying? That type of shit. But, low key, I'm like the black sheep on my mama's side of the family anyway. It's like me and my cuz, I catching little petty cases as a kid, misdemeanor weed, shit, all that type of shit. They're real heavy church going people. So it's like, I've always been kind of looked at funny and shit.
Oh my God, he just went and did that. Can you believe
the bad weed jokes. Anybody else get the bad weed jokes on holidays and shit? You know what I'm saying? Like, when you and your cousin them come back in from smoking, and it's like,
we know what they were doing.
I smell that reefer. Okay. But even beyond all that, OG was always supportive, man. Like, so I'm gonna definitely give her flowers for that. She always been supportive of whatever I want to do.
This is the fourth quarter. The year went by fast.
As hell.
A hit record is marketed, not made in the studio.
That's the part that That's the part most artists never take the time to realize. You know what I'm saying? Or research. Like, it's they listen to those SoundCloud stories. That's what I like to call them, the SoundCloud stories. Like, if you think back to Lil Pump's story, right? What did he say when what's his name blew up? What was the first song he had to blow up? Gucci Gang.
Yeah.
What did he say when that shit blew up? He said
1 million SoundCloud plays or something. Like
he said I uploaded the shit on SoundCloud. I went to sleep, and when I woke up, Drake would inbox me or whoever the fuck it was. You know what I'm saying? Getting that like yeah. But the thing is, that's not even true. We saw later on when the lawsuit shit happened and all that fucking Warner Brothers already put a fucking gang of money into that nigga. That's why they had the whole battle that he actually ended up skating on and still keeping that money because he was too young to be under contract.
Wow.
Study the music business. Learn, you know what I'm saying? Learn who's getting paid, how they getting paid, and see what your route is.
Y'all just heard it here first.
Uh-huh.
Independent artist or a label?
The joint venture. Actually, like, I'm in the process of like.
I didn't expect that answer.
Yeah, I know, because everybody saw, because I've been saying that fucking indie for so long. It's like, I know people expect me to just, cut me and I bleed that. But, shit, at this point, if it makes sense, it makes sense. It's a different era from when I started rapping. Like, you had no option to own your masters when I started rapping. You know what I'm saying? That shit wasn't even an option until the past, like, 4 or 5 years.
And now you got artists really trying to work towards, well, I say artists that are in the game that's really trying to work towards getting their masters after they realize, holy shit, I've signed a shitty contract and now I can't drop for 2 years.
It ain't even so much about it being a shitty contract. It's just that wasn't the way shit was done at that point. You got to think about it. Like, most record labels tell you, and it's the real, like, talent is dime a dozen. It's you can throw a rock and hit somebody that is talented in terms of singing, rapping, whatever, dancing, whatever the fuck it is. You know what I'm saying? The problem is most people don't have the money, or even if they do, they don't have the actual faith to put the money behind the shit and make it what a record label is gonna make it. Bigger. So it's like it's just like watching Shark Tank. You know what I'm saying? How motherfuckers be in there like, oh man, I don't want to give them 50% of my business, but it's like, it's better than a fucking artist is getting, because we gonna give a motherfucker up until very recently 100% ownership of the song. You might retain your publishing if you don't take the little money up front and sign a pub deal, but you'll retain your little 50% ownership of the song if you didn't produce it. If you produced it, you possibly could still own the whole thing.
At that time, if it was 50%.
No, publishing has always been what it is. Like 50% goes to the artist, producer, composer, 50% goes to the publisher. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, most of the time back then, niggas was giving up the full ownership of their shit off bat anyway and only getting 10%.
That's what I'm saying, yeah. Like,
you know what I'm saying? You're getting paid 10%, and you're recouping through that 10% is the crazy shit.
But what it is, like, you known for the record, but are you getting
and that's the payoff.
Compensated?
That's what they're going to tell you, that's the payoff, and it kind of is, because technically you can go indie after a major situation, and your shit not going to be as big, but you going to make more money, because you getting more off every dollar, you know what I'm saying? You're getting a bigger percentage out of everything that's being sold. So it's a trade-off, for sure. But I would love to have it where, like, a label respects what we doing so much that they willing to just cut the check and let us do what the fuck we do.
Facts.
That's what a partnership really is. Like, that's what Nip had. That's what
it's a trust thing.
P had with Priority. That's what fucking Cash Money had with Universal. You know what I'm saying? It's that. So when you're self-sufficient, they just like, okay, y'all got the recipe. Y'all know what y'all doing. Here's the cash. Blow that shit up.
What's the name of your shirt, man? What is
well, that says, bitch, I'm busy. But this is actually a Busy Life shirt. Shout out my boy Busy Life Stan. You know what I'm saying? This is his label, his clothing line. Busy Life Clothing. Yes, sir. You feel me? My boy got some sauce. You feel? I'm wearing these shoes for a reason. They match the back of the shirt, but we can get into that. You know what I mean?
Y'all go pick them up, man, for sure.
Yes, sir. Support black business. Hey.
Let the fans know one last time where they can find you, your music, plug your website, and your latest projects. Go.
Rayla.com for everything. Drops mic. It's attached. Yeah.
What do you trust? What do you not trust as far as maybe an artist might rub you the wrong way, or you know, their team might rub you the wrong. What are you not gonna deal with? Like, what is your deal breaker? Like, I'm fuck this shit. I'm walking away from this shit. I'm not doing this.
Man. It's just if it don't make sense. If it don't make sense, bro. Like, I don't trust things that are not to be trusted. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, like if the shit is shaky, because I'm a very direct person, so I'm gonna ask you exactly what I need to know. And if I can't get straight answers on those things, then it probably is a red flag that the shit shouldn't be happening. You feel me? Like, don't trust shit that ain't trustworthy. You know what I'm saying? Men without mustaches, nigga. You feel me? Like everybody's macaroni and cheese. You feel me? You can't just trust that shit. You know?
Without mustache.
Yeah.
Yo.
So, niggas with 2 first names. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be careful. Jarrell Anthony. You gotta see, you know what I'm saying? But you got, there's exceptions. There's exceptions. I bet your middle name is a first name too, though.
It is.
Yeah, see? Okay, it cancels out.
That's tough.
Shit cancels out, you know what I'm saying?
They say big girls need love too, Craig. You feel me? You ever loved on you a big girl? Don't lie.
Hey, man, I think everybody got a big girl story. Like,
he trying to dodge the question.
I ain't trying to dodge the question. I'm saying everybody got a big girl story. I'm pretty sure, like, I definitely, you know what I'm saying? I done got my fair share of neck. I'll say that. You know what I'm saying? And, like, at the time, I really had a thing for, like, BBWs, but, like, real BBWs, though, not, like, there's this is kind of oxymoronic and ironic, but there is a thin line between being a big girl at a BBW. Thin line. It's like fucking half a Big Mac. It's like half a Big Mac, 2 McNuggets. You know what I'm saying? Thin line.
Half a Big Mac and 2 McNuggets.
Yeah, because it's just about the ratio. You feel me? Like, I know some chicks that's like, man, 200 plus. You feel me? But carry it well.
That's facts.
It's really all about how, you know what I'm saying, how it's built type demo. But yeah, you know, I ain't never been big on the big ends. But you know, if it lines up right.
You ever been?
I'm not opposed.
You ever been fucking a girl and it was so good? When you was done, you sat on the end of the bed and you like, this motherfucker really? Hold on, like something ain't right.
Damn.
Something is not right about this motherfucker. It's crazy.
Damn, sex so good that a motherfucker had to be crazy. Or it just
crazy.
It made you look for sex so good that it made you look for red flags. Damn. At a certain point in life, I'm sure. I mean, you know, everybody has that moment, I guess, you know what I'm saying, right? When it's like, yeah, what the fuck, 4 words. What are you, damn it, that's not 4 words at all. I'm fucked up. I think it's 6. What are you doing to me? Boom, it's 6, for sure.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, what are you doing to me? If you ever hear that question being asked, then you know. Yeah, okay.
Why are you doing this?
What are you doing? What are you doing to me? Because that's the feeling you're talking about. You done busted that, you on the end of the bed like, oh my, what is this feeling that has overcome me?
What really just did?
I was going to tell her to leave, but...
Toy Story or Lion King?
Ooh. Lion King. James Earl Jones, nigga.
Okay. I can give you that.
Wrong man on that one, you know what I'm saying? James Earl Jones. You feel me? You deliberately disobeyed me.
I fucking
Yeah. You know what I'm talking about?
Why that's the one line everybody remember, yo?
Bruh, cause his voice, bro, because of James Earl Jones' voice.
That's Darth Vader, right?
He was definitely Darth Vader as well.
For sure. Legend.
Iconic, you know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Got to. I mean, I fuck with Tom Hanks, don't get me wrong. Woody the man, you feel me? But, you know, James Earl, man.
You ever tried to stop and see if your toys was alive? You close the door, you hold on, what is they moving? Hold on.
I think I went through that around Small Soldiers. It wasn't Toy Story, it was Small Soldiers.
That
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That was my shit, because it was like Toy Story, but thugging. You know what I'm saying? Your man's came through trying to take shit over. What Hazard? What was it, Commander Hazard? What his name? He was a dog for sure.
Archer was a dog too, though. I ain't gonna lie.
He was on some early on some early Avatar shit. You want peace? You feel me?
Yeah, man. Oh man. Shit. What's your favorite set in spades? I know this answer already.
My favorite set in spades? Well, suit? Spades, for sure.
See?
Everybody's.
I do that already.
That's like asking a nigga like, that's like asking a nigga gun or knife. Like, hey man, it's a knife fight? Take the gun. Like, it's a no-brainer, you know what I'm saying? Because unless we playing Be It Wiz, that's how you have to phrase it. It had to be like Be It Wiz, because that's the only way where a spade ain't smashing every goddamn thing anyway. Nice. You know what I mean? Because other than that, it's like, hey, you want to be a winner or a loser? You want to be this winner or you want to be one of these three losers? No? All right.
Kobe or LeBron?
Oh, man. God damn it.
I'm coming back to it.
Fuck. Kobe.
I'm going Kobe. Come on,
Of course, it got to be Kobe. Mamba mentality. First off, it's not fair because, that's, God rest the dead. So most people going to pick Kobe off back anyway. But Mamba mentality, you feel me? Like, no days off. We watched that guy. We watched how he got to be that great. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, and all of it wasn't just natural size and ability. It was like a lot of studying film, a lot of studying the greats, a lot of working with the greats, and a lot of motherfucking shots taken.
When you see the things going on with Kyrie Irving and the fact that he won't get vaccinated, the news came out that he's not going to be playing with the team because of that reason. I know it's a personal choice, but I mean, you know what you signed up for playing national basketball.
Hey, man, y'all can't do that to Kyrie, man. Y'all can't do that, bro. Y'all can't do that. That ain't right.
It's not right?
No, because are you taking the vaccine? You vaccinated?
Yep.
And can I even ask that? Is that HIPAA? Is that some HIPAA shit? Can I ask that by law?
That's fair.
Okay, well, right, because it's up to you if you want to say it or not, right? Okay, so you said you are?
Yep.
I'm not.
Okay.
Quite frankly,
but I don't look at you different for it.
But here's the thing: in your eyes, why should you? Because if you're vaccinated, you're safe from me and all of my nonsense anyway, right? So there's no reason for people to be that are vaccinated so thirsty for everybody that's not to get vaccinated. Because
people are reaching a little bit.
People are super reaching. I mean, to be honest, no vaccination has ever even been created for something that's killed less than 1% of the population in history. Polio was like fucking shit up. That's why they made a vaccine for it. You know what I'm saying? Malaria was fucking shit up. Like, all of these shits were actual epidemics. Like, shit that killed large percentages of the population. Over 20, 30% type shit. I'm not saying anything else, so our video can actually get promotion.
What do you hope to reach branching out of Chicago coming up?
Man, as far as like where do I plan to be just or like reach or
audience connection?
Oh, the people wise.
Yeah.
I just want to keep linking with like-minded individuals, man. Like, I want to keep bringing people into my fold and vice versa, stepping into people's folds or like things that I like and want to deal with. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love finance type shit. Like, it intrigues me that so many people have been able to sit at the crib, buy some shit that don't even exist. You can't touch with your fucking hands, like stocks. Man. And turn around and sell that shit and fucking be rich, you feel me? And do that every day. Or put your money somewhere and let it sit there besides a bank account where you're not getting shit for it and win. You know what I'm saying? So me personally, I like to anytime I hear somebody talking finance and it's on a level deeper than the shit I know, I'm tuning in. So it's kind of like the same thing for me. I kind of want to be like a net to kind of just bring as many people that's into the shit I'm into together. You know what I'm saying? So motherfuckers can share information, politics, you feel me? Learn, hey, this shit was super good for me, bro. I see you over there doing this. This might be a move for you. You know what I'm saying? The same thing every other group of people really does to get ahead. You feel me? Like, because it ain't really that fear of competition like we be having. You know what I'm saying? Be it us, be it entertainers, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. But most of the shit that we be into, capital W-E, it's always like some weird, it ain't enough for everybody type shit.
Facts.
And it's only a few things that's like that. And that's the shit that we've been flooding for 30, 40 years, like fucking barbershops and beauty salons and all that type of shit. You know what I mean? But it's even still space for them, as we see. People still winning doing it. So it's always room, man. I just want to reach enough people and be able to build a big enough power base to be able to do some wild shit. You know what I'm saying? To actually really do something for the shorties, be able to change some shit like from how we grew up for the better. Because a lot of shit feel like doesn't change just to change.
You ever see some of the stuff that's going on now? I mean, everything from, it's really the younger crowd. Like everything from robbing to carjacks. It's like this. It's like they get younger.
Yeah.
And it's throwing me off. Like what do you think about some of this stuff going on? Like, do it surprise you at all, bro? Like,
surprise? No, because I mean, shit. Chicago history look at yummy. You know what I'm saying? Like, one of the most notorious killers in our city's history was like 13.
Yeah.
Shit. It is what it is. It's always gonna be, when there's a lack, it's gonna create some shit. When there's a lack of funds and there's a lack of opportunity, it's gonna create some shit.
It's crazy. Meek Mill made a post and he says, he says, I don't know if you watched the series, The Squid Game. Really dope.
Yeah.
Hats off to the creators. They said, what, 20 years? For 20 years of no's, right?
What did they say? 2009, I think.
2009?
Is when they started. So over a decade of no's, for sure, at least.
But they didn't give up.
And kept it going. And
Meek Mill says,
blew.
It's crazy how people it's crazy how the people in the series got into a situation and they start killing each other to survive. And he says, you take that same mentality and you take it to the hood and you take it to poverty, to our people, this is really what goes on because there's not enough stuff there. Like, is he telling the truth? He said you give them some money and some resources. In certain respects, because I mean, at the end of the day, that go back to that whole fisherman shit. Like, you can give a nigga fish or you can teach a nigga how to fish. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And resources kind of the same way. Like, we definitely need more resources, but we need them in the places we really need them in, which is like education, schooling. You know what I'm saying? We need the shit we need really start more so at the crib, but to be honest, again, that's like some more reflective shit of like what's going on in the times, man. It's about who's raising the kids. You can't really teach a kid some shit if you don't know it. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So that just really all boils down to like proper planning. That boils down to proper planning. It prevents poor performance every time. You know what I'm saying? Because the real of it is, a lot of times we force those situations to be worse than they are. A lot of us is born into some shit for sure. That's real.
You know, but if you know your circumstances is not the best, why go make your circumstances worse?
That's real.
You know what I'm saying? Why have another mouth to feed if you already struggling to put food in your stomach? You know what I'm saying? It's just, but again, it boils down to a whole lot of shit, because that's a lot of psychological shit. It's a whole lot of upbringing and the whole extra shit, and everybody's situation is different. So I will say he definitely has a point. What he's saying is not untrue. Mm-hmm. You feel me? But it all depends on who it is. Some people gonna take them resources and thrive. Some people gonna take them resources and jag them shits and wait on the next. Mm-hmm. That's how it go.
Finish these lyrics for him. Got a drop on this flexing nigga. Eat from titties.
Fuck out of it. Nah.
See me with this shit. She told me wave me. I think for sure, baby.
Hey man, look. Next question. Another one I'm not touching with a 10-foot pole, man.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
Nothing to do with, you know. Hey man, peace and love, man.
Man, I appreciate you, man.
Peace, love, east side, you know, that's it.
Yeah, appreciate you.
On that note, nigga.
Y'all heard it here first, yo. This is Media Leaks mic'd up.